Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. If this is the first time, my name is Precious. On this channel, I help you understand that family relationship is a work in progress through my videos. Now, if you have been watching my video, you like my video, this is your first time to watch my video and you enjoy it, please press the subscribe button and the notification bell. And also, if you can, drop a comment on the comment section to let me know that you are a new subscriber. Today's video, it's one video that I've been looking forward to making because I'm a mom of 3 kids, if you don't know, and I'm currently pregnant with baby number 4, not long to go now. And I want to talk about what you should not put in your hospital bag. Now, I have done this thing 3 times, so I have the experience, and I can tell you that these are the things that you shouldn't even bother. Don't stress about putting in your hospital bag, because I know there's so many videos you're going to be watching that will tell you put this, put that, do that, do that. But let me tell you something. Listen to me now, Precious. I'm a mom of 3, right? And I'm currently pregnant with baby number 4. These things I'm going to be listing out are the things you shouldn't bother to put in your hospital bag, because you're not going to use them, so there's no need. So, but before we go ahead, we're going to be giving a shout out to 3 amazing people who have left comments on the comment section of my video. And these are Eze Chineye, Muriel Sandrine Ngogang, and Benny Mabo. These are the 3 people that have chosen this on this video to give a shout out. But I want to say thank you to every one of you who has left a comment on the comment section. If you want a shout out, please leave a comment on the comment section of this video. Now, I'm so excited to talk about these things that you should not bother to put in your hospital bag, right? Don't worry, I'm going to be making a video. In fact, you and I are going to be packing my hospital bag together. So I'm going to be making a video where I'm packing my hospital bag, so you know the things I'm going to be putting in my hospital bag, the essential things. So what are the things that you shouldn't bother? Don't bother. Don't bother to put in your hospital bag. Number 1, shampoo. Shampoo. Why would you put a shampoo in your hospital bag? I'm just asking. The reason is because unless you know that you're going to be going in for a cesarean section, well, cesarean section is planned and all of that, you might be in the hospital for a few days and all of that. But even at that, shampoo. Why? You going there to wash your hair, or what are you going to do? Honestly, you're going to the hospital to have your baby and to go back home. If you feel like you need a hair wash, probably you wash your hair before you go into the hospital. But going into the hospital with shampoo to wash your hair, I don't get it. Another thing as well that people put in their bag, which is disposable knickers. Babe, right? If you're going to the hospital, buy black pants. I'm going to be showing you the ones I've bought, right, for myself. Buy black pants. Black pants, and get your body foam, okay? Get your pad that you're going to be using. Disposable knickers. Just ask anyone that has gone into the hospital with disposable knickers if it worked. It doesn't work. It's just a name. It's just a brand. It's like, I don't know what example should I give? Buy black knickers. Simple and short. Another thing that people take into hospital is what they're going to be wearing during labor. Now, I don't know the part of the world you are. I live in United Kingdom, England to be precise. And I know that when you go into the hospital, in fact, when you're in labor, do you even wear anything? I don't know. Guys, remind me. Because I know that the times I've been in labor, I would rather just stay naked. Yes, he heard me very well. I don't want anything to stress me. I don't want anything to disturb me. The best thing to wear is no clothes on. So if you're going into the hospital with clothes that you're going to wear during labor, forget. The best you can actually wear, if you really want to wear something, is the hospital gown that they give to you. I think that's even better because it's free, it's flexible, your back is opened, you can just cover your front, your back is open. But if you're buying something that you wear when you're in labor in the hospital, don't waste your time, okay? Don't bother. Another thing as well that people take into hospital is birthing ball. Okay, I have a birthing ball in the house. I have an exercise ball in the house, but I can't even imagine myself going to the hospital with that ball. Like, are you kidding me? Like, what for? Why? Answer me, why? Why are you going with that big ball? Even if you're going to inflate, why are you going to go to the hospital with the ball and something to inflate it in the hospital? Most hospitals, most labor ward have birthing ball anyway. If yours don't have, forget. There's no need. Don't bother yourself, okay? I will tell you what you have in your bag. Don't even bother yourself going with birthing ball. There's no space to put it, nowhere to put it. That's the truth of the matter. Another thing that people take into the hospital is baby food, like pre-made baby food. Now, I live in England, so I'm going to talk based on me living in England. But if you already plan to bottle feed your baby, I think that it's up to you, right? There's even no need to go with baby food. When you come back home, you start feeding. But if you know you're going to stay in the hospital for a long time, obviously some people do know they're going to stay in the hospital for a long time, you can decide to go with baby food. Not really pre-made, if I'm honest, but if you plan to breastfeed, like I am planning to breastfeed, and baby comes, one thing or the other happen, you're not able to breastfeed straight away, there's food. Do you think the midwives are going to just watch your baby hungry? There's food. There's food for your baby to eat. Okay, that first few hours or the first day of you being in the hospital, everything is being provided for you. Even if you don't have nappy, they are going to give you supply nappy for you. How about people that just go into hospital in emergency? They didn't even have their hospital bag with them when they went into hospital and they had their baby. Are you going to tell me that these people are going to suffer, or their babies are going to starve until they're able to provide food? What if they don't have any support or partners that would come to help them, or partner that will come to help them? Will you tell me that the baby will starve? No. So provision is there for babies to eat. So don't even bother making baby food or buying the already made baby food just in case baby something happen. There's food in the hospital. There's a lot to think about. Labor. That's what you should be thinking about. Another thing that you should not bother to take into the hospital, which I have seen a lot of people, I've watched a lot of videos, people say you can take to the hospital, is a book or a magazine or something to keep boredom away. Boredom. Boredom when you're in labor. Boredom where? You don't even know where your phone is when you're in labor. I don't know. Maybe the way people have labor, maybe their labor is different from other people's labor. Maybe you should let me know in the comment section. If you've gone into labor and you've gone in with a book to read, or you've gone in with a magazine to read, or something to keep you busy, or something to take boredom away, let me know, because I want to know. But I think why people maybe may go in with a book to read is when they are going in for a cesarean section, or they are going in to be induced. Maybe that time for them to get induced and for the thing to kick in and all of that, maybe they want to read. But seriously, do you actually want to read when all your mind, everything you're thinking about is how you can get the baby out, how everything is going to go smoothly, and how you're going to be fine? That's just what everyone should be thinking about. In fact, the best thing for you, if I'm going to tell you what to take, okay, let me not just go there, because I'm beginning to feel like, okay, I need to tell you what to take now. Let me not go there. Don't bother to go with book. Don't bother to go with storybook, magazine, anything that you require you to open and start reading. You aren't going to read nothing, okay? You're not even going to touch it, and it's a waste of time and space in your bag. Another thing that you shouldn't bother to go with is dressing gown. Yes, don't bother to go with dressing gown. You don't need it. Honestly, a lot of videos I've seen that people just say a lot of things. I'm telling you from experience, don't go with dressing gown. If you really need a dressing gown, the hospital is going to provide you a gown to wear. You don't need dressing gown. Why? Why are you wearing dressing gown? Are you going to the hospital to go and leave? You're going there, maximum a day or two, you're back by the grace of God. So why are you going with a dressing gown? There's no need, okay? Don't bother. Another thing you shouldn't bother to go with into the hospital is wearing, you know, those fancy slippers. I hope I can find pictures of them and just insert here and there. Fancy slippers to the hospital. You know, when I'm in labor, I'm going to wear them, and I'm just going to be walking in them, and I'm just going to be strolling in them. You don't need fancy. Just get flip-flop. Flip-flop. What do they call it in Nigeria now? Slippers. Get slippers. Just get flip-flop. I'm going to show you when I'm packing my hospital, but I'm going to show you the one I'm going with. Simple. The one you can buy £1 or £2 somewhere. That's all you need. Some people go with socks. It's up to you. I don't like going with socks because hospitals are always very warm. They are too warm. And socks sometimes, I don't want to sleep. I want something that's got grip. So that's why I like to go with flip-flop. Another thing as well that people go with that makes me laugh so much is food. You're in labor and all you think about is food. If you can eat when you're in labor, you're not in labor. Forget it. If you can eat when you're in labor, you're not in labor. Okay, so I'm going to tell you as well what I do with my 3 kids. So I've never gone into the hospital with food or even snack. If I'm honest with you, I'll tell you the thing I do when I'm packing my hospital bag. I'm going to tell you what I do when I'm going into labor. Don't bother going with food, okay? Or you should be, in fact, you can't even eat. Because most of the time, you're so much in pain that you don't even remember that there is food. You can't be hungry. When you're in labor, you can't be hungry. And you go and eat, if you might be sick, okay? You might be nauseous and you become sick. So don't bother with food, okay? Forget about food. Forget about the thing that you're going to put in your mouth. That's not even important. Food should not be in your mind when you're in labor. You're going to the hospital to have a baby. You're not going for a feast. You're not going for a picnic. So there's no need to have food in your bag. People say snack and all of that. It's up to you if that's what you want to do. But going in with like chips, like burger, like sandwich, like there's no need. Another thing that people go into the hospital with is their makeup, right? I've seen a lot of YouTubers that, obviously because they know they're going to be vlogging their birth and all of that, they wear makeup at the beginning. But what I've noticed is that when it's time, when they get into the real thing, the thing that is called labor, the makeup has gone smooshed to one side, gone to one side, their face becomes something else. So I would advise you, don't even bother with makeup, with even wearing makeup into labor, okay? If you're going to have a cesarean section, then that's fine. You can wear your makeup and do all of that. But if you're going to be going through that hours of contraction, the last thing you want to think about is you have makeup. And you know, as women, when you have makeup on your face, you're very careful where you put your face and all of that. So you don't want to stain, you don't want to make a mess with your makeup. Just leave your face, moisturize it very, very nicely, and go into labor, have your baby, into the labor ward, have your baby and come out. But if you're going to have your baby and you're going to wear makeup and even going with makeup, okay, you're on your own. I don't know how you do it, but I don't think it's necessary. You're on your own. Another thing as well is hair dryer. Now, because I said my first point was shampoo, now hair dryer. People go into the hospital with hair dryer in their hospital bag. Why? In fact, when I saw this in one of the videos I watched, I'm like, why? Why are you going with hair dryer? What's the point? You're you just had the baby, right? I don't even think they let you have a shower like straight away. So hair dryer for what? You don't need it. Don't bother. I'm telling you now. I'm very honest with you. You don't need hair dryer. You don't need shampoo to wash your hair. You don't need hair dryer to dry your hair. Just don't worry. You don't need it. Trust me. You don't need it. Another thing that people go with is towel. Okay. Now, I don't know where you live. I don't know where you are. In the UK, there's towel everywhere. Like, you don't need towel. Some people are very, very kind of, okay, I don't want to use anybody's towel. I don't want to use anybody's this. I don't want to use hospital this, hospital that. You're lying on the hospital bed, okay? That ball you're sitting on, someone has sat on it. Okay, that's everything you think you don't want to use. Your people have already used it, you're using. So if it's just the towel, the way they even clean the hospital towel. So if you want to pack towel to go to the hospital because you don't want to use hospital towel, you're wasting your time. You are just wasting your time. I'm telling you the truth. So guys, these are the things that I think I saw. I have actually watched videos of people having to put them in their hospital bag, and I just like, you know what, I can't just, I have to say something about it. I have to let people know, because as a mom of 3 and I'm currently pregnant with number 4, I so know what not to put in my bag, right? I know the things I shouldn't even bother putting in my bag. So these are the things that you should not bother to put in your bag. And if you're watching me, you've put any of this in your bag and you've had to use them, let me know in the comment section, because we are all learning. Or if there's anything you think people put in their hospital bag, you just don't need to put those in, let me know in the comment section. If there's something you have put in your hospital bag and you did not use, let me know in the comment section as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be grateful, be positive, and be yourself. See you on my next video. Bye for now.